Hello, this is third grade and we're going to work on lesson 6 today. We're going to first use subtraction to find the difference. Let's look at number 1. So for number 1, we have 897 minus 656. So we need to first subtract the numbers that are on the smallest place, which is 7 and 6. So 7 minus 6 is 1, 9 minus 5 is 4, 8 minus 6 is 2. So 241 is the answer for number 1. Let's look at number 2. For number 2, we have 738 minus 457. So we need to first look at the ones place, which is 8 and 7. 8 minus 7 is 1. And we need to subtract 5 from 3. However, 5 is greater, so we need to borrow from 7, which is going to be 6. And 3 is going to be 13. So 13 minus 5 is 8, and 6 minus 4 is 2. So 281 is the answer for number 2. Let's look at number 5. For number 5, we have 808 minus 687. So 8 minus 7 is 1. And again, we need to borrow from 8, which is going to become 7, and 0 is going to become 10. So 10 minus 8 is 2, and 7 minus 6 is 1. So 121 is the answer for number 5. Let's move on to number 8. For number 8, we have larger number. So 9,879 minus 5,634. So 9 minus 4 is 5, 7 minus 3 is 4. 8 minus 6 is 2, and 9 minus 5 is 4. So 4,245 is the answer for number 8. Let's look at number 10. For number 10, we have 6,053 and minus 4,980. So 3 minus 0 is 3, 5 minus 8. We need to do 5 minus 8, but there is 0 here, so we need to borrow from 6, which is going to be 5, and 0 is going to be 10, and we need to also borrow from this, which is going to be 9, and now 15 is going to be, 5 is going to be 15. So now 15 minus 8 is 7, and 9 minus 9 is 0, and 5 minus 4 is 1. So 1,073 is the answer for number 10. Let's move on to the next page. So for this page, we need to find the missing number. Let's look at number 1. So we need to first look at the numbers that are on the parentheses. We need to first evaluate and then subtract or add the number that is outside of the parentheses. So 8 plus 30 is 38, and then we need to subtract 3 from 38, which is going to be 35. So 35 is the answer for number 1. Let's look at number 2. So for number 2, it says 57 minus parentheses 23 plus 12. So we need to first look at the numbers that are inside the parentheses. So we need to add them together. 3 plus 2 is 5, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So we have 35, and then now we need to subtract 35 from 57. So 7 minus 5 is 2, and 5 minus 3 is also 2, so 22 is the answer for number 1. Let's move on to the next page. For this page, we need to use subtraction to find the missing number. So let's look at number 1. For number 1, we have $6.94 minus blank equals $4.28. So we need to subtract this from $6.94. So we need to borrow from 9, which is going to be 8, and then 14, and 4 is going to become 14. And now 14 minus 8 is 6. 8 minus 2 is also 6. And then we need to put the decimal point on the same same place, and then now we need to subtract 4 from 6, which is going to be 2. So it's going to be $2.66 for number 1. Let's look at number 2. For number 2, we have addition instead of subtraction, so we need to subtract the $3.05 from $9.87. So now we need to subtract 5 from 7, which is going to be 2, and 8 minus 0 is 8, and then we need to put the decimal point on the same place, and then we need to subtract 3 from 9, which is going to be 6. Therefore, $6.82 is the answer for number 2. Let's move on to the next page. For this page, we have word problems. Let's look at number 1. For number 1, it says Tyler pedaled 5,932 feet in our canoe, and Joel pedaled 3,245 feet in his. How much farther did Tyler pedal than Joel? So we need to subtract 3,245 from 5,932. Minus 3,245. So we need to borrow from 3, which is going to be 2, and 2 is going to become 12. 12 minus 5 is 7, and again, we need to borrow from 9, which is going to be 8, and 2 is going to be 12. 12 minus 4 is 8, and 8 minus 2 is 6, and 5 minus 3 is 2. So 2,687 is the answer for number 1. Thank you.